We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation.
FBA World Order.
Listen to this. I'm sharing it with my husband as well. There are certain Caribbean countries that have agreed to take people, deportees from the United States who the U.S. cannot deport. Okay? They've agreed, we're going to take them, and we could take them and they can apply for asylum here. Okay, so you have countries like, which is strange, like Antigua, you have St. Kitts, and some others. I'll give you guys the list in this video. But guess how St. Kitts has structured their agreement. They said, okay, we'll take folks back, and of course these countries, of course, they're not looking for dangerous, what they quote, dangerous, violent people. They'll take folks from the U.S. except Haitians. Except Haitians. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Can you believe that? Yeah. Yeah. That's not right. That's awful, right? He's speechless. That is wrong. Totally wrong.
Well to the well. What do we have here? So St. Kitts and Nevis and a few other Caribbean nations have agreed to take in migrants from the Caribbean nations of CARICOM, except the Haitians. I'm starting to see a pattern here. But wait. Hey, Pan-Africans, I thought we was all black. I thought we was all one big butt-naked, musty African tribe running around with spears. What happened, Pan-Africanists? This sounds like a delineation to me. This sounds like xenophobia to me. But when we do it, it's a problem. But when they do it, everybody act like they ain't see nothing. Where's the outcry for the Pan-Africanists and all the Africans and such online about this situation? I don't see no outcry. Everybody's quiet. What happened? And what's the reason that none of these Caribbean nations wants to take in the Haitians? There's a reason for everything, y'all. Maybe because they'll be over there leeching all the resources, like these illegals do over here. Or maybe because they'll be over there eating all the cats.
Sans hypocrisie, c'est toujours love again. On s'est partenaires, on s'est frères, toujours love again.
Oh, I had to cut that one off early. Yeah, yo saw. Them niggas in Haiti were eating cats. People's house pets. For you superhero ass niggas that was trying to defend them Haitians over in Ohio, talk about they don't eat cats. Yes, they eat cats, nigga. And I'm sure those people over there at St. Kitts and Nevis and the other Caribbean nations don't want the Haitians over there eating their house pets. I'm pretty sure there's numerous reasons why these people don't want the Haitians in their countries.
St. Kitts and Nevis have said that any deportees for asylum are welcome, except except for Haitians. Oh, that's what we're doing? I've had this thought for a long time, and I'm standing 10 toes on this shit. Haitians are the Black Americans of the Caribbean. And y'all could argue back and forth. How Haitians are treated in the fucking Caribbean is how Black Americans are treated here in the States. But that's fine by me. Two more or less countries on the list that I need to spend my fucking money over there too. But it's cool. As Haitians, eventually, it's gonna come back full circle.
Let me recalibrate your ass. First of all, young lady, Haitians can never be the Black Americans of anything. Let's get that established. What you meant to say was, Haitians are the Nigerians of the Caribbean. Why do you say that, CT Raw? If you didn't notice, over in Africa, none of them Africans like Nigerians. Them South Africans want the Nigerians out of their country. Every country in Africa that Nigerians flee to, they want their asses out. It's the same with the Haitians in the Caribbean. Over in Turks and Caicos, they don't want the Haitians over there. They want their asses up out of there. Over in the Bahamas, they can't stand the Haitians. They want them up out of there. There's a reason why a Jamaican will get pissed off if you call them a Haitian. But we're supposed to believe that all melanated people are the same in one big black ass family. They only want Black Americans to live by that rule. But the Caribbeans and the Africans, they don't live by that rule. But they want us to live by that rule. How many times I made videos stating the fact that Caribbeans do not like each other or rock with each other like that? How many times have I made videos that them African tribes don't like or rock with each other like that? But Black Americans are supposed to pretend and rock with all these other melanated groups like we want big ass black ass family. If those Haitians can't build their own country up, what makes you think they could go to Turks and Caicos or St. Kitts and Nevis or any other Caribbean island and help build those nations up? Those people don't want the Haitians coming to the country, standing on a beach somewhere at night, sacrificing chickens, doing some weird ritual, eating cats, and saying young girls, and doing all types of other weirdo-ish. So maybe these Haitians need to take a look in the mirror and ask why none of these Caribbeans want them in their nation. Maybe it's not them, Haitians, maybe it's y'all. Take a look in the mirror. There's your Pan-Africanism. Oh, and another thing. Why won't Africa take them in? Y'all claim everybody's an African, right? Y'all claim Haitians is African. Haitians claim they African. So why don't you go back to the homeland? Why won't Africa take y'all in? Yeah, but we all the same, right? Pathetic. Get out of here.
We are the foundation.
Chino Resort.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Channel Raw TV Bay Bay.